Growth's got a formula most never learn. You don't need luck or talent, structure is earned. If you're ready to build and you know it's your turn, start with the 4 free videos, earn as you learn. Click on the more below to sign up. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Check this out. I ran across another video about TikTok is paying people less. TikTok creators are quitting. I ran across, wait a minute, y'all. It's 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and get into, I'm gonna put these 2 together. And again, please look at, if you're making enough money from TikTok or any of these social media platforms to live off of, quit that job, live off of it, but start building a business around your social media. This is where people are messing up at, because that guaranteed money will go up and down. I'm living proof. That guaranteed money will go up and down. Before we begin, I'm just gonna say it real quick. I have 4 channels, and one of my channels got over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. That same channel has 2 videos that got over 1 million views on the channel. So don't think or don't judge me by where we at, 40 subscribers. You know, I think one of our videos reached 100 views. You're looking at it wrong. That's how you're already looking at social media the wrong way. You need to listen to the message that is coming out of my mouth. Because if you're trying to make income or being a professional content creator, you need to look at my YouTube course. You need to come to our live. I have 4 videos that you can sign up for free. I ain't trying to sell you nothing. I don't even care if you buy anything from Uncle Mike, period. I know what I'm doing. My finances is good. And I'm trying to make more money. I'm trying to get the team a raise. How about that? We have a team of people that's working with us. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. TikTok stops paying creators. Now they are leaving. I hope they come to Uncle Mike's course so I can teach them how to do YouTube and make some money for real.
Where's my money at, TikTok?
TikTok is screwing over creators right now.
TikTok then dropped. TikTok ain't shit.
TikTok doesn't pay anymore. My CPM is 1 cent.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is controversial, catastrophic, and has catapulted thousands into existence.
Oh, she's cute, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all to go check out her channel. She got 10,000 subscribers. Okay, shout out. 6.6 thousand views. That's good. That's real good. Shout out. Shakira Speaks. Wow. Golly, that's nice right there. So I just wanted to shout out.
Dread. Because TikTok has stopped paying. Or at least that's what everyone thinks. Let's break this down.
Okay.
TikTok hasn't literally stopped paying anybody. But let's talk about why creators are now feeling as though someone hit unsubscribe on their paycheck.
Okay.
So rumor mill update, there's been talk, serious talk, about TikTok's ownership and its potential sale or forced restructure in the United States. Because of privacy and national security concerns, US lawmakers were like, hey, TikTok, are you an agent of the internet? And TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, which is based in China, had to answer with lawyers, meetings, and probably a lot of green tea.
TikTok has signed a deal to sell its US entity to a joint venture controlled by American investors. The news reportedly went out to employees in a memo. The deadline to finalize the deal was the 23rd of January, where the company would risk being banned in the US.
So ByteDance owns TikTok, not some secret Illuminati social media trust fund. The US government kept threatening bans and forced divestment.
Next, sir, we have an executive order on TikTok.
Negotiations happened, Plans for US-based oversight and server storage have been floated. Some folks started acting as though TikTok was boarding up Wall Street. Creators heard TikTok might change ownership, and that instantly meant no more money, ever. So now everyone's on the platform complaining that TikTok has stopped paying.
TikTok is not paying creators how they used to. And I'm dead not surprised. We already knew once China sold out, we was not going to get paid because America hates seeing us live easy. We were making livable wages off of TikTok alone.
Specifically from the Creator Fund, brand deals, and monetization programs. So some of the complaints are, TikTok stopped paying me overnight. My views are down, therefore my money is down. I'm quitting. I'll go back to MySpace. I was around for that. I'm probably just old, but yeah. But here's the reality. Many creators misunderstood how this whole thing works. TikTok doesn't owe anyone a guaranteed paycheck just for posting videos.
Touchdown. 100%. It's their platform. They can pay you whatever they want, just like YouTube. It's their platform. They paying you this money. Who don't have a platform that they want to make as much money? What person in this world don't want to make as much money as they possibly can? If I can find a way to save money, it's been taught to us since we was kids. So now that when YouTube Apocalypse came out and they started paying less people, look what happened. More people still making YouTube channels. Come on, man. Be smart. Don't be dumb about this stuff. If you act dumb about it, you're going to lose. Be smart. If you're smart about it and figure out the formula, that's Growth Formula. That's the Growth Formula.
But yeah. But here's the reality. Many creators misunderstood how this whole thing works. TikTok doesn't owe anyone a guaranteed paycheck just for posting videos. Here's a fact that most people will hate. TikTok is not your employer. It's a platform. You're basically selling ad space.
She's saying the same thing I'm saying. Look here, you want a raise? You going to TikTok asking for a raise and they cutting your pay. Well, TikTok, I've been posting as much as I can and you cut what you don't like what I'm posting? Everybody's together and y'all thinking y'all gonna band together and pay us more, marching down the street and everything. You're looking at it wrong. Them people don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing. Here we go, man. Here we go.
Most people will hate. TikTok is not your employer.
That same
It's a platform. You're basically selling ad space, your attention, your creativity, and your audience. TikTok may share revenue, but you're not on salary. It's not a 9 to 5. You did not wake up, get dressed, drive to worked for 8-7 hours and then come home. Not saying that content creation isn't hard work.
Try being an influencer for a day.
But you need to diversify. This is Finance 101. Do not put all your eggs in one algorithmic basket. It'll break. Always try to add on. Maybe.
That's what I'm trying to say. Uncle Mike don't have, I'm old, man. Uncle Mike don't have the wording, but listen to the message. You have brand deals you need to be going after. You have affiliate links that you should be promoting. You have digital products that you should be doing on your own. You should also, the money that they talking about making on TikTok, I got 2 albums out. Well, 1 album. One of them almost finished. I think my digital products are making the type of money that they was making before they made the drop. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's what you need to be doing. With my recording studio, I'll promote. By the time I promote on the YouTube channel, listen now, just listen. The money I'm making for playing the bass guitar, creating, mixing and mastering and doing reactions for other people to promote their music and everything, bam. I'm making just as much money as these people talking about on TikTok, but yet they telling me, you should do a TikTok, man. People blowing up on TikTok. TikTok ain't playing. They was never paying no money. YouTube is paying out some money. And you got 4 or 5 different ways t-shirts. One guy said something about selling your own t-shirts. Hey, man, support my channel, man. We got t-shirts and all that type of stuff on our big channel. Now, I think about we don't sell t-shirts too good because I can't design t-shirts. That's not my thing. But my true fans have bought. We done sold about 50 to 100 t-shirts. That ain't no real money, but every penny helps, right? Then you know what you're supposed to say. Now, the thing that tripped me out the most is people are so stuck in their mind that they work for somebody. They work for TikTok. You need to clear that out of your mind and start learning how to be a true entrepreneur for yourself. Now, I'm not saying that when you first start out, you're going to be making enough money to pay your bills, but you need to start thinking, like she said, you need to diversify. I don't know that word, y'all.
This is fine.
There it is. Diversify.
8-7 hours and then come home. Not saying that content creation isn't hard work.
It's very
Try
hard work.
being an influencer for a day.
But you need to diversify. This is Finance 101. Do not put all your eggs in one algorithmic basket.
You go, girl.
It'll break. Always try to add on, maybe through brand deals, Patreon, merch, YouTube ad revenue, teaching courses, starting a business. If you just want to be a content creator, then try to ensure that you're on all the platforms. So if one crashes, you have 1 or 2 or 3 backups.
TikTok's not paying anymore, guys.
Or do your own. How about this? You should do your own website. YouTube is a website. TikTok is a website. Instagram is a website. Facebook, guess what? It is a website. How about you doing your own website? Like the musicrecordingnetwork.com. That's Uncle Mike's website. Huh? And this is the part that's going to kill all of y'all. Guess how much it costs to start your own website? Like $24 for a year. $24 a year. $32. Okay, let's say I'm off a little bit. $50 a year, maximum. $50 a year to run your own website. I'll call you back. Call y'all back. That's what I say on the other channel. Here we go, y'all.
If you just want to be a content creator, then try to ensure that you're on all the platforms. So if
And
one
make your own
crashes,
platform.
you have 1 or 2 or 3 backups.
TikTok's not paying anymore, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Less than a year ago, I was making about $1.29 per 1,000 views. Now I'm making anywhere from 28 cents to 40 cents per 1,000 views. And my content structure, rollout, none of it's really changed. There was a guy who just came out and said that he's making only 1 cent per 1,000 views. And he's got over 15 million followers, and he does millions of views per video. Just back in August, I made $5,000 in August just on TikTok. $5,000. Now I'm barely averaging anywhere from $300 to $400 a month.
Y'all didn't tell me TikTok was dishing it out like that. Like,
I'm making it rain. You go, girl.
that's a lot of money just for posting videos.
You go,
I think
girl.
I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
I genuinely think that it's the AI content creators, the AI accounts on here.
Here we go again. I was expecting this. I knew it would come up. When in doubt, blame AI. Honestly, AI is getting out of control. That will be a whole other video. But come on, guys. I don't think that's the problem. Honestly, some people think TikTok is like Santa Claus. Oh, I've been good this year. Where's my paycheck? And Santa's like, bruh, I don't sign your direct deposit. I'm just here for milk and cookies.
Trying to understand why the fuck once I get monetized, TikTok decides to want to stop paying people.
I'm sure this didn't happen because you just got monetized.
Oh my
Girl.
God.
Am I tripping, or did anybody else not get their payout today?
This man went to work and did not get paid. TikTok, what are y'all doing? TikTok isn't paying you because they're your employer. It's paying you because you earned it through views and engagement. Always try to build multiple revenue streams. Control your brand, which is you. Please stop treating TikTok like a magical money tree. It's not.
Everyone's been complaining about how TikTok isn't paying their creators anymore. And as someone that makes majority of their income from TikTok, I agree. But I haven't seen anybody come on here and explain to people why TikTok isn't paying anymore, even though you're still getting views. So I thought I'd jump in and just give you guys the information that no one else seems to be giving you. TikTok made 2 big changes in December that literally affected everyone's income. And they just kind of slid it under the rug so you didn't realize it was happening. You definitely saw a fall in like how much money you were making off the views. So here's what changed. Originally, you used to get paid every 1,000 views of videos over 1 minute once the person watched more than 5 seconds of your video. Yeah, they changed that. Now you only get paid if someone watches more than 30 seconds of your video. If your video is 1 minute, the views do not qualify unless someone watches up to half of the video. It used to be literally 5 seconds, now it's 30 seconds. So even if you get 1 million views, if those 1 million views don't watch more than half of your video, you don't get paid at all. And I think that's insane personally. Then the second big change they made was views only count if they come from the 5 countries, or not 5 countries, 8 countries that qualify for the TikTok rewards program. If you have a mixed audience like I do, where like I have like 20% of my audience in the US, 20% in Canada, like 60% in Jamaica and the Caribbean, I only get paid for the views out of the US. So the only countries that qualify for views are the US, the UK, Germany, France, Japan, South Korea, Brazil, and Mexico. That's why people that were making like their monthly income on TikTok are making so much less now. It completely changed all the rules of the Creator Rewards program. So if nobody told you, that's what's going on with TikTok, and that's why you guys aren't making money anymore. I'm gonna go cry. Okay, bye.
TikTok.
I'm gonna go cry. Hold up. Stop the presses. First of all, I mean, all the platforms do the same thing. Let me address what she said at the end, because I wasn't even going to say that. I'm trying to remember the watch time. That's watch time. That's the second part. Watch time. The reason why they only get paid in certain countries that's watching, because these are the countries that got money to buy something, right? So if you in the United States, you watch this video and YouTube show all these ads, right? Buy my new robot, or buy my new car. Buy my new car. That's a good example. These the people, Toyota, Honda, whatever, they make these ads, and the people in the United States can afford to buy a car. Then the people in Jamaica, and I'm not saying that they can't afford to buy a car. What I'm saying is they got less ads running over there. So why would you show an ad that's things to buy that's expensive, like a popcorn machine? These people right here are trying to make enough money to put water in their house when they go to buy a bucket so they can go fetch their water and bring it back. Does that make sense? But yet they got enough money to watch YouTube or TikTok or whatever it is. So the people that's doing these ads are not showing. These people are watching, but they not seeing the ads. The ads is where you make the money at. Does that make sense? So in other words, when you actually watching these ads, you make money from the United States. They got money to buy stuff. So people pushing these ads toward these people, not the poor people. The poor people don't have no money. I don't want to advertise to them because they're not going to buy nothing. They wish. And that's just a shame. I'm just telling you the facts of how this world works. That's why you need to be on YouTube and not TikTok, because you got YouTube is pushing your videos out to Americans in Canada and UK, the people that have a system and they go to work and work a 9 to 5. Everybody that work a 9 to 5 can afford to buy stuff. Now, what they buy is up to them. But what you do is you get them to watch your videos. So the people, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever the social media is, will put the ads in front of their face. So you helping them put the ads in front of their face. Now imagine if all your people is from a poor country, whatever the country is, they can't run no ads. The platform ain't gonna make no money, and they definitely ain't gonna send you no money.
Doesn't pay anymore. And it's not just that. The system that they have built seems like it's actively against the creators that create on their platform for them to actually have a business. First things first, my CPM is 1 cent. 1 per 1,000 views. It's basically nothing, non-existent. They've made it so that you you don't earn anything from the views you get, nothing like the other platforms. More importantly, I have, and I put it through a system that checks how many accounts that have similar profiles and similar names, 890 versions of my channel. And on top of that, God forbid you report any of these channels, they retaliate in such an aggressive manner that they get you banned, get your videos banned, while they still have the same videos they got you banned for. And the way that TikTok works is ban first and then ask questions later. So you're just sitting there going, wait, I've put my time and effort into this, no money, and at the same time, there's all these other channels that are taking my content, literally re-uploading it, and they're earning it. And if you say anything about it, they retaliate, use a full-blown attack on your profile, and then you disappear and they stay. This is what TikTok is right now. And the thing is, unfortunately, no one will TikTok will hear this. Secondly, the only time they will do anything, and I mean anything, is when they start to realize, wait, there's no creators left on here. Where did all the big creators go? And then they will do something about it. And that is the unfortunate case of where we are right now. So if you like your creators, if you like your the people that you follow, always show the love there. Follow them in all the other places that they're there as well, because you might wake up one day and not see them on this platform anymore. I'll catch you guys later.
So the American government allowed these billionaires to buy TikTok for these reasons. Reason number one, they don't want you to see what's going on in other countries. As in, they changed the algorithm. We used to see videos of other countries' beautiful infrastructure, because other countries like China, they invest in their people and in their infrastructure, building up.
That ain't right. You stretching way over. They one platform can't stop that from happening. When you got Tumblr, Reddit, you have what's that new? I can't even remember the new one. There's so many of them coming out. Come on, dog. Come on, man. This is. All right, let's just keep listening. This is
change the algorithm. We used to see videos of other countries' beautiful infrastructure, because other countries like China, they invest in their people and in their infrastructure, building up their country. China look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Look like they're like 100 or maybe 200 years ahead of America.
Yeah, that's why I want to go.
Us to see that shit. You understand what I mean?
Why not?
Because they want us to stay here. They don't want us to leave in the country. They don't want us to see that you could live a better life with your money, your US dollar, in Thailand or in Bali or in Vietnam, or, you know what I'm saying?
Or the Philippines.
Those Asian countries, that you could literally like live in a luxurious apartment for a fraction of what you pay for rent here. You get what I'm saying? You could get apartments for $500, $700, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And you could have a swimming pool in your bathroom. They don't want you to see that shit, because we pay $2,800 for a 2-bedroom, a hole in the wall here. You get what I'm saying? Because
apartment? What? Come on. Nah. You can't be paying more than my mortgage. Hold up.
They don't want you to see that shit. Because we pay $2,800 for a 2-bedroom, a hole in the wall here.
That gotta be an apartment.
Because there's no infrastructure. All our money goes to Israel and Taiwan and Ukraine and pay for wars. And the train station look bust down, and we look like a freaking third world country, while these other countries' infrastructure looks so beautiful because they mind their business and they spend their money on their people and the country. America don't do that. America spend money on wars. And the other reason why they wanted to buy TikTok is because they cannot afford for Americans to have financial freedom, because then you won't need the corporation. They want you to need the corporation and make it seem like you need them, when it's the other way around. They need you. So they cut off the financial freedom that you used to get from creating content on TikTok and making thousands of dollars, making more money than your paycheck that you get from these corporations that want you to stay with them. You get what I'm saying? People was making like millions of dollars, and they put a stop to it. They shut that shit down completely because they don't want Americans to have financial freedom, because then you won't need the corporation. They want you to think you need the corporation when the corporation needs you. They want you to come to work. We are the fuel for their machine. The corporation is their machine and we are the fuel. If they don't have us working for the corporation, then it's going to fail. The economy is going to crash. You get what I'm saying? So they pay us just a little bit of money, just enough to get by. As soon as you pay the bills, you're broke. Then you come back and you get the same amount of money, and then you pay the bills again and you're broke. And then you keep repeating the same cycle over and over again, and you're like a slave for the rest of your life. While other countries have universal health care, we don't have that shit. Other countries paying for their citizens' education, we don't have that. Other countries, you buy a house, you don't pay. You pay property tax one time. You pay property tax one time. You don't pay that shit again. They don't want us to see all that stuff. They want us to think that how we're living here, that's the norm. And they don't want us to see that better life is out there. You know what I'm saying? Other countries are treating their citizens way better than how they're treating us. And, you know, you have to stay woke. And you have to, like, be vigilant.
You have to do something about it.
Open your third eye. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You have to do something about it.
Remember Doge. Remember all them unnecessary spending. They were spending money on transgender mice and a whole bunch of bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So,
transgender mice.
They need us to work, pay taxes. They take our taxes. They do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And we can't say nothing about it. We can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we're just treated like shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I mean, I'm not against this country because I live here. I'm a citizen. I'm not speaking against the country. I just think that we could do way better than what we're doing. China got rid of homelessness. There's no homeless people in China anymore. China is not poor no more. The Chinese propaganda is dead. Like, we have seen, before you bought TikTok and changed the algorithm so we can't see that shit no more, we have seen for years on TikTok that China, especially Chongqing, you ever seen Chongqing? Oh my goodness. It looks like something like, it's like 200-300 years ahead of us.
But the United States is the best country in the world, ain't it? Haven't y'all heard that before? The United States is the best country in the world. Oh, it is? Let me go tell everybody, hey, we living in the best country in the world. Let's keep that lie going. Nobody stops to look and say, well, how is it the best country in the world? What are you comparing it to? Well, I say it because they say it. We the best country in the world. Okay, cool. Long as you told us that, good. I'm in the best country in the world. I can sit back and kick my feet up and relax. Sorry, I ain't mean to hit the echo that time.
Looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Even the train stations, the railway, you know what I'm saying? The technology, all that stuff. We don't have that because we invest money on wars in other countries and not in us, not in the people. Because the people, they don't want us to have financial freedom because they want you to need the corporation.
But do something about it.
It's really the corporation that needs you. So that's why they're stopping you from having financial freedom by making content on TikTok and making millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. They don't want you to do that. They want the billionaires to stay rich and you to stay poor so you can work for them. Open up your third eye and stay woke.
I want to show you guys exactly how hard TikTok is screwing over creators right now. So this is the best month I've had on the Creator Rewards program back in September. I was like, oh shit, I can actually start living off TikTok. That's amazing. I've been posting like 4 or 5 times a day for over a year now. Awesome. But then here's this month. What the fuck, TikTok?
Oh my
I've just
God.
put in thousands and thousands of hours into making content for you guys. And this is my reward If you're wondering why you're seeing so many ads on TikTok now, that's because that's the only content they push out. And the only way to get paid now. And one of my posts this month got 1 million views. That was on my other account. And even still, I only made $200 for the whole month over there. 1 million view video back in September would have made me like $1,000. This month, I got 70. Do you know how hard it is to get a post to get 1 million views? With my size following, that might happen once a month, every other month. And that one video will be the majority of my income. Not anymore. Is it time to unionize yet?
The union. People, you have to, like she said, diversify. You have to diversify. You have to be smart and take control. And the fundamentals is that these McDonald's and all these advertisements, they know is if you promoting anything, you got to run X amount of money with the ads. What you're promoting is actually enough money to run the ad for what you're selling, so the consumer pays for the advertisement. All you got to do is keep running enough ads to make how much money you need to make per month, per week, per day. That's the system. That's the growth formula. So all you have to do is understand the formula. You got to understand growth first. That's why that word is first. Growth. You put the formula together. Growth don't have anything to do with talent. It don't have anything to do with all the stuff you think. Oh, this person blowing up because he's funny. It don't have. Growth has everything to do with putting together a system. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.